Your most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeray.
Well, we say good morning, everybody. Today's headlines as we look at a rainy and wet Enola. I will tell you, it is absolutely ugly out there this morning, and in a different way than yesterday was, because yesterday was warm. Today now, the cold air is coming in. So morning rain giving way to windy and chilly conditions here later. Evening showers then on Friday. Will be headed our way here as we kickstart the weekend. But I think it's going to be a decent weekend. Saturday looks nice. A lot of sunshine headed our way on Saturday and seasonable temperatures. This is Harrisburg, and it looks nice out this morning, or at least better than it did yesterday. But we caught some remarkable images on our tower camera last evening. This is one that I snapped during Eric Finkenbinder's coverage of a tornado warning from this storm. This is a supercell storm. We talked about it in our last half hour. You can see sort of the striations here. Okay, this is not a tornado, but what this is a rotating thunderstorm that has rain falling from the core of it and some hail most likely, and then this little piece right here, it may be hard to see, but this little piece extending out of the base of the cloud is called a wall cloud, and that is sort of the precursor to a tornado. So this storm most likely did not drop a tornado. We didn't hear that it did, but it certainly did produce some hail, some heavy rain, and obviously did deserve the tornado warning for the rotation that was in it. We only had 3 wind damage reports. Luckily, it was not a bad day in terms of damage yesterday. I think a lot of that did have to do with the morning rain and the morning showers. In Sand Hill yesterday, though, Lebanon County, 6:54 p.m., a tree did come down on a vehicle. So even though most of the region did not suffer damage, feel bad for the person in that car, because trees can come down with thunderstorms like what we had yesterday. So here's the rain now. I think for the most part this will stay rain, right? Our region is still mild, but dynamic cooling in the atmosphere could cause this to become snow, and it could snow steadily for a period, especially in some of the elevations. We'll wait and see. We can see some snow in the mountains of West Virginia, but frontogenesis causing this because we're right along the front. Look at Du Bois, 29 degrees. Meanwhile, Philadelphia is still at 62. What a wild map. The western part of the state has dropped 30 degrees in the last 24 hours from this strong front, and a strong front can often produce severe weather. Meanwhile, we're about even with where we were yesterday, and the winds are picking up too now, over 20 miles an hour in spots. It is going to be a windy day, down to 40 this afternoon. Hard to believe, right? We were near 80 yesterday, a 40-degree drop, and a 50-degree drop by tomorrow morning. We're going to be near 30 here tomorrow morning. So we can see where the front is between Harrisburg and Chicago. This is going to continue to track to the east, but it's going to slow down as it goes. And there's still some severe weather. Tornado watches now in the deep south this morning as this front continues through Atlanta and heads toward the Carolina coast. But it's 30 in Chicago, 50 in Harrisburg, a 20-degree difference. It's only 27 in Topeka and 62 in Atlanta. So this is a big difference. Temperatures will sit around 40 here this afternoon. As I mentioned, tumbling to near 30 tonight, and then bouncing back to near 50 here tomorrow afternoon. So it's going to be a seasonable day tomorrow, but it's still going to be windy, and that's the key here. Winds this morning, really gusty into the afternoon. I do think the breeze dies down tonight, but it's right back tomorrow. Look at the winds here tomorrow. Winds over 30 miles an hour. So again, this could mix with or change over to some wet snowflakes. We're going to keep the clouds around until very late in the day. And then tomorrow, windy, another front moves through, and that front could also give us a few evening showers here on Friday. Behind that, as I mentioned, I think the weekend looks nice. Seasonable on Saturday, breezy on Sunday, up to 67 on Monday with a few showers, and then colder again next week, guys. Only 38 next Tuesday. We have more overnight lows in the 20s here next week. Look at Wednesday morning, 22.
No.
Yeah, it's March.
No.
Yeah,
Terrible.
Up and down we go. Strap in, okay?
Just awful.
Remember when it was like 83?
I know, yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take